Mental health culture, a brief explanation of the varying mindsets surrounding mental health among varying cultures. We know mental health to be defined as placing an emphasis on our emotional, psychological, and social well being. It is our mood or reactions or thoughts almost in part what makes one themselves. This also goes hand in hand with our environment, upbringing, and current life situations. They can place a toll on our mental health and can sometimes result in what we consider to be psychological disorders. Psychological disorders are conditions, disturbances that can begin to impair one's behavior, cognition, or emotional well being. This is where culture begins to play a role in what we consider to be a disorder. Culture bound syndrome is the understanding that a broad pattern of certain behaviors and cognitive state can be associated to specific cultures and is not entirely universal. For example, in cultures where food is not abundant, as in ours, this said culture group would not recognize bulimia, the act of binge eating and then taking measures to not digest food. Given that this is a culture that rations their food, nobody in their culture would suffer from this. Based on one's beliefs and their culture, they experience different stresses, thoughts, and emotions throughout their lives. They may experience different cultural traumas from the differences in resources and moral values in society that would not be universal, where a culture has a different lifestyle with their own unique values. The mindset the culture has as a collective towards a disorder will also impact that person's decision to seek out help or not, if they do not recognize it as something worth taking care of. Growing up, I am from Guatemala. My mother placed a big emphasis on my mental health and the role it plays in one succeeding in life. My mom usually gave me tea every morning as she believed it was good for your soul and recommended taking morning walks as part of your routine when I was a kid. I know when I would share this experience with my friend who was born in Orlando, she explained her mom believed mental disorders were something that could be cured by taking an Advil, or that seeing a therapist was a sign of weakness.